Hi friends! I'm sure you all know about coronavirus because that is literally all that anyone is talking about right now, and everything is just closing because of quarantine. So I live in PA, and the governor just shut down all the schools in the state and is shutting down all non-essential businesses in my county. And I'm stuck at my house for a good long time. I don't start online school for another few days, so I have a lot of time. So fittingly, I decided to create 19 things to do when you're bored during COVID-19 quarantine. So number one, this one might be a little obvious, but read. You have some books you've been meaning to read for a while. Now you have plenty of time. If you want to reread some old books, go ahead and do that. Read books from school, read magazines, newspapers. You can download books digitally even. I would recommend reading a physical book just to get your eyes off of a screen because I know we're all binge watching everything on Netflix right now. Do your work. My school, I know a lot of schools are already implementing online school options. So actually do your schoolwork. Work hard. Get ahead in assignments that you might be starting when you go back to actual school. And really just use this time to focus on your work and schoolwork because you're probably going to have less of it and you have nothing else to do, so might as well. And this can apply to any job, not just school, if you're working from home, because you literally have nothing else to do. Number three, play with your pets. Just go and take your dog on a walk. You can make cat toys for your cats with like yarn and string and stuff, which is a lot of fun and can kill like an hour or two. Do you know how sad your pets are when you leave? You don't have to do that to them anymore. You are there for them 100% and they're going to appreciate it. Go outside. You can take your dog on a walk. You can just take a walk by yourself. You can go to a local park, take a hike, even just sit outside on your porch and eat lunch or something. This one is a little weather dependent. Even if it's not like the warmest outside, I still encourage you to get out of your house at whatever extent possible, even if it's just taking a walk down your block or something. Don't coop yourself up in your home all day. That is not healthy. Pull out your old 3DS and replay some of your favorite games from your childhood. You can also play like old Wii games, old Xbox games, PlayStation, whatever gaming consoles rude. Whatever old gaming consoles that you have that you don't really play with anymore, play the old games that you used to love when you were younger. I've actually been playing, I have Pokemon Platinum right here. I actually restarted it a few months ago, but I just kind of stopped playing it, so this is definitely on my to-do list of something to get back into over these next 2 weeks. On Minecraft, rebuild your own house as accurately as possible. This is a fun thing I've tried doing. This is something I used to do like in middle school, and I would try and like recreate my own house in Minecraft, and it's really fun and it's a cool challenge. Walk around your house and try and get it to be as realistic as it possibly can be. To add to that, you can make a Minecraft server and invite all of your friends, and everyone can make their house, and you can make your own little neighborhood. Just some cute little ideas, you know? Movie marathons. This is a good way to like bond with your family, but it's not like really intensive bonding, and you won't really get tired of them while watching movies with them. It's a great way to be social but antisocial at the same time. I love having Harry Potter movie marathons and just watching all the Harry Potter movies. So you can do any of your favorite series. You can do a Star Wars movie marathon, Harry Potter, Disney. You can also just pick one of your favorite directors and watch all of their movies, your favorite actor, watch all of their movies, things like that. And I also highly encourage you to bring your family members in on this because it'll also give you guys something a little more to talk about. Basically all anyone's been talking about anymore is coronavirus, and it'll just give you something new and fresh to discuss and do with your family because you're probably going to get sick of them really soon. Well, my friends and I plan to do this when our online school starts, but FaceTime your friends and have lunch with them. Since we always have lunch together, we were really sad that we wouldn't be able to see each other every day, so we told each other at school that if we were on lockdown, we would FaceTime each other at 11:30 every day, which is the time we usually have lunch, and we'd all eat lunch together. I really recommend that you do that because you may not be able to see them. FaceTiming is the best we can do. So that's a fun little special thing you can do with your friends. Make your own game. You can either completely start from scratch and just make your own board game, or you can take an old deck of cards and kind of redesign those to make your own card game, or you can just do something a little simpler and add some new rules or make your own like expansion pack or extension for a game you already really like playing. And this is a really fun way to be creative, and you can spend a few hours with your family creating a whole new game, and then it'll be tons of fun to play. Keep a journal or diary. Journaling is just a great thing in general, and you can find tons of sources on YouTube and all over the internet about different types of journaling and the benefits of journaling and Literally everything about journaling is available online somewhere. One of my friends was saying that she started like keeping like a diary of what's happening to her while she's stuck at home for these 2 weeks. I thought that was a really interesting idea, and also like think about that, like historians could like find your diary and just be like so fascinated by the things you have to say. This is such an important part of human history right now, and like keeping a diary about it is going to be so helpful to future historians and future citizens. When they find it, they'll be able to like talk about this in more detail and actually understand what it was like from a real person going through it and experiencing it. And it's just all really fascinating and interesting. And I won't get too existential about it, but it's fun. If you're musical or just like music in general, you can write a song. If you know how to play an instrument, you can create a piece on piano, guitar, ukulele, whatever you play. Or if you're not that musical, then you can also just write a song, which is really fun. I've always wanted to like write a song. I know how to play piano, so I always thought it'd be fun to write a song, so I don't know. I might try it out. And I definitely encourage you to do this if you're really into music. But yeah, just writing a song is something that's really fun and kind of unique and different. I don't know, maybe like your song will actually be really good. You can like submit it on SoundCloud and you'll become famous one day. Who knows? Try out some new recipes. You can look on Instagram or different food blogs to find good recipes, or maybe there's just anything you've always been wanting to try. Similarly, baking. This is really fun to do with like your family, if you have like siblings or something. I'm sure they'll love doing this, and it's really fun to like decorate cakes and stuff. My sister and I love making brownies and cupcakes. That's our favorite, but it's really fun. It kills a few hours, and it kills even more time if you decorate them, and it's so much fun, and then you get to eat them. It's great. I actually made a pie yesterday, and there's still some leftover pie, but I hope my family doesn't eat all of it before I get any. But build a fort. You can either just build a fort in your room, or you can get your family in on it and make a fort in your living room. Or if you have Nerf guns, you can make 2 separate forts and have like a war. Try out new art mediums. I thought this one was a little different than just painting or coloring, but this one's also good if you're a more experienced artist or a less experienced artist. Trying out new art mediums always works. Or just art mediums you don't use that often. Great ways for artists to practice getting the hang of brand new mediums, and for people who are maybe less artistic but still want to try this out. You can either get a coloring book or just print out coloring book pages online, which is really easy to do. Literally just Google blank coloring book pages and a bunch will come up. Just choose a bunch of different mediums and print out as many as you need for each medium, and just do a new coloring book with a new medium. You can use acrylics, colored pencils, watercolors, markers, whatever you want. So I just think that one's really good for artists and non-artists, all alike, to enjoy a little bit of art. Move your body any way possible. Now is a great time to develop a workout routine, or a yoga routine, or a meditation habit, or any sort of health/mindfulness routine that you've been thinking of doing but putting off for whatever reason. Have family dinners every night. Family dinners are really great for so many reasons, but it's good if you spend all day in your rooms or just coming down for the occasional meal to finally like group together, be with your family, make dinner with your family, eat with them, talk about your days, what happened. Probably nothing. It's probably going to be a really boring conversation, but and then afterwards you guys can go and finish your Harry Potter movie marathon. Clean, declutter, reorganize, get rid of things that you don't need. Lastly, get coronavirus. It'll really spice up your days and just add that little something that you need. Kidding, I'm kidding. Kind of, a little bit. I'm kidding. No, but seriously, wash your hands.